what you need in the building. We're going to talk some of the weekend fights, and we're going to talk them as quickly as possible. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope freedom is alive. Yes, yes. The Republicans free Donald Trump of the conviction of uh, insurrection. Uh, uh, eh, uh, Shit. What do you call the word? Something in insurrection, inciting an insurrection, right? Now, they tried to go on a technicality, which was that, you can't impeach a former president, which is not true, but it is what it is. The Republicans who actually convicted, congrats to them. They'll be on the right side of history. To the Republicans who decided that they were not going to convict, they were going to quit. That's on them, brother. That's on you, and will be forever on you. And I don't agree with what the minority leader said of the Senate. And he tried to make a case, but he doesn't really have a case because it has been done before with people in public office. People have been impeached and convicted of impeachment in public office. So this is not the first time. This is not going to be the last. But obviously, there's going to be a disputation on it. Now, with respect to the weekend fights, I have not gone through them. We haven't discussed in detail a lot of things. So this is what this is about. This tweet, as you can see, this stuff is on some of the fights that happened over the weekend. And I invite you guys to again join me if you want to. If you look in the chat section there, you'll see the link to the chat for you guys to join. Come in, say your piece, roll out. Okay. I'm not going to stay very long, however. So as I go through each one, I'll give you the time. You express yourself, you say whatever you want on here. That's what you need is all about. So let's start. I'm getting into it right now because time is against me. Let's talk about the fight on the zone. Brian Castano versus Patrick Teixeira. That was a good fight. Um, I didn't do any prediction videos, but I actually believe that Castano would beat Teixeira. Teixeira is a big, tall guy, rangy, can fight on the inside, southpaw. But, he's just no match for Brian Castano. Brian Castano did not lose his belt by being beaten. He's never been beaten. This guy beat Errol Spence, as they were saying on the telecast. He beat Derevyanchenko. This guy is the goods, okay? He's from Argentina. Of course, Patrick Teixeira is from Brazil. Patrick Teixeira showed good heart and chin. But by and large, he was just being outgunned, outmuscled, just outplayed, outshot, out everything, right? Castano's in ridiculous shape. I thought he beat Erislandy Lara at the time when he faced Erislandy Lara. I seen him up against what's that guy's name? He stopped him actually. He stopped the dude. Well, the dude got a damaged arm or something, but I can't remember the guy's name right now. Oh, Omotoso. He stopped Omotoso. Okay, so Brian Castano becoming the WBO champion, beating Patrick Teixeira, and I mean he was crashing him in the 12th round. He was really trying to get him out of there. Is huge props to Brian Castano, a two-time world champion at 154. And I would really love to see him up against Jamal Charlo. That would be a very good matchup because Brian brings the heat. He brings the heat. He's got skills. He can block. He's got very good skills. It's kind of like an Errol Spence, but a orthodox version of Errol Spence to some degree. So I'd love to see it. He doesn't have the biggest punching power in the world, but he is an exciting fighter to watch. So absolutely, man, I would love to see that. Now, we had a couple of upsets over the weekend. Let me start off with, well, obviously this was an upset as well, Patrick Teixeira, even though I had Castano. Castano was the favorite 8-1 anyway, so it wasn't really an upset, but the the championship changed hands. Now, Josh Warrington, who was supposed to face Gary Russell Jr., who was supposed to face, a number of different fighters, he ended up giving up his belt and facing Mauricio Lara. And how did that fight go down? Well, Josh Warrington got clocked. He got clipped in the 4th. Lara was said to have some power. Lara was eating some of his punches. And, man, he put down Warrington in the 4th. And after that, the fight was never the same. Josh Warrington, to his credit, was still fighting all the way up to the 9th round when Lara put him down again 2 more times. And that was it. He laid him out really nice and easy. In the 9th round, second time, and he was flat on his back. Josh Warrington, man, should have probably just taken that championship fight. Should have had a championship fight. Would have had a bigger fight. Would have got more paydays. He'd have get his ass beat, but he would at least had more paydays. You know, and this guy is beating guys like Carl Frampton. He's beating, you know, really good, solid guys with his activity and his powers, you know, and all that. But this was a guy that was just as tough as he was, and he's gone back to Mexico knowing he beat Josh Warrington. That's Mauricio Lara. So kudos to Lara on that. I was looking forward to Richard Comey versus Jackson Marinez, because as we all know, Jackson Marinez just recently came off of a fight which most people thought he should have won, which was against Raleigh Romero. And Jackson was trying to do his thing, trying to stay behind his jab, you know, but Richard Comey set him up beautiful and stinking. I think it was round, was it fourth or the second? I can't remember which round right now. But Richard Comey set him up really nice and stink and just got him out of there, man. He kept on coming over the shoulder, looping that right hand, arcing it just beautifully enough, and he would just counter him with that right hand off of the, you know, off the weak side, as you know, Jackson, you know, Jackson Marinez, he would be trying to, you know, shield off, but he would get the shot to go over his shoulder and clock him on the chin. And he put him down twice, got him out of there the second time, and that was all she wrote, baby. All she wrote. Put him to sleep. So Richard Comey's still in the game. He's got good power, you know, and he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He's showing he is one of those real dudes. Let me just check out one thing. I just want to fact check one thing here with Richard Comey versus Jackson Marinez. I'll find out one piece of information here. So Richard Comey from Ghana is back in contention. He's back in the game. Teofimo Lopez seemed to have been supporting him and everything in the fight. So good for Richard Comey. You know what I'm saying? And Jackson Marinez, man, what can I say, brother? But you tried your best. It just wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? What you guys' thoughts on that fight? If you guys saw it. I don't know how many people actually watch fights over the weekend. That's the problem. A lot of people only thinking about the big fights, but there were some really good fights over this weekend. Yeah, he got him out of there. He got him out of there in the 6th round. That's right. Okay. All right, let's talk some more. Let's talk some more boxing, because that's what we do. That's what we do. Cool. And by the way, happy Valentines to everybody. You know, today's my birthday, so it's a great day for me. Happy to be alive. Clocking 46 years. That's right. I'm 46 years old. So we doing what we need to do. Adam Lopez versus, this was a top ranked card. I was with Richard Comey versus Marinez. The zone cards was Warrington versus Lara and Castano versus Texera. Adam Lopez, he squeaked off a split decision win. He got it. It was a close fight he had with Sanchez, but he was able to pull it off. So kudos to him on that. And we're talking about Kiko Martinez versus what was the guy's name? Zelfa Barrett. All right, this fight, you know, Kiko got a lot of mileage on it. So, you know, it wasn't kind of surprising that ultimately in the end, Barrett was the guy that won the fight. Okay. And won anything close or anything. You know what I mean? But Kiko tried to do his thing. You know, I think they had a clash of heads and Barrett had his eye closed. I can't remember. I just watched the highlights of that fight. But since the name was Kiko Martinez was inside of there, you know, decided to check it out. And honestly, with that fight, I think Kiko Martinez should just hang it up, man. He should just call it a day. You know what I mean? The Filipino boxer. Negrete, he faced Rios. Okay. And Oh wait, no, that's top. That's the top rank card. My bad. That's the top rank card. It's Comey. Richard Comey. Yeah, that's his card. Comey versus Jackson Martinez. Right. So on this card we had also Negrete. Negrete was supposed to be on this card, right? You're not top ranked fighter. I thought he was top ranked fighter. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think he is a top ranked fighter. I don't know, but anyway, Rios beat Negrete. Okay. Um, well, I can't. I don't understand why I'm not seeing it right now. Um, I don't see his name anywhere. Neither guy. Kind of weird. That's so weird. That's bizarre. Um, maybe, maybe. Let me have a look at the Diaz card because the Zone had fights in the UK and then they had fights over in the United States. So let me see if Negrete was on the American card. Yep, Oscar Negrete. Okay. Oh no, I'm mixing up Negrete with Neverete. My bad. Okay, Negrete. Okay, good. It's from Colombia. Anyway, well, Ronnie Rios beat Oscar Negrete. I thought Negrete was Neverete. He's not. Neverete actually is a champion. That's right. So Ronnie Rios anyway beat him, which is not the big thing. The other card that I want to talk about then, the other fight on the card I want to talk about is Shane Mosley Jr. versus Christian Olivas, and Shane Mosley put on a clinic on him. Christian Olivas didn't do quite a lot, and Mosley was boxing really brilliantly, picking his spots and really putting on a nice clinic on this dude. And Olivas in the fifth round, he just, they didn't come out for the fifth round. And Mosley was really beating his ass up. He was picking him apart, beating him up. And it was really a very good performance by Shane Mosley. So kudos to him on that. And then, of course, finally, the main DAZN card that you guys really want to talk about, which I really want to talk about as well, is Jojo Diaz, who missed weight, as we all know, in the weigh-in and lost his belt on the scales. So it's Jojo Diaz versus Rakimov, I think it is. Rakimov. I can't even pronounce his first name. Let me see if his first name is Shavkaz Zidane Rakimov. Rakimov got some good pop. He got some good power. Jojo Diaz, of course, is a southpaw. Rakimov is a southpaw. So it was a fight between two southpaws. And I thought Diaz should have won the fight. They had it as a draw. I thought Diaz won it and pulled away. I thought Rakimov, he did good enough. He caught Diaz once or twice with some shots, but he didn't really phase or hurt Diaz. Diaz Rakimov much more than Rakimov hurt Diaz, in my opinion. So that's just my take on that. But he ended up with a majority decision draw. One judge had it in his favor. He closed the 12th round really strong. It is what it is. It's boxing. So those were the weekend fights. If you guys have any other comments or any other things you want to say, you can say it to me in the comment section because I'm about to end this stream. But I just wanted to cover those fights over the weekend. I hope you guys have a blessed day. May God be guiding you and leading you in life. And I'm off. By the way, I have another channel. It's called Christ I Am Disciple. ChristiamDisciple. And that channel, we are promoting the Snyder Cut. So those of you guys who know anything about the Snyder Cut or anything about Zack Snyder's Justice League, check that out there. Trailer's popping up today. So I hope you guys have a good one. This is my birthday's best birthday gift ever was that Snyder Cut thing. So I just decided to throw that in there. I'm going to catch you guys later. I am what you need. Peace.